dragon or anything like that.
Yeah.
And with in the snake.
Yeah, and this is kind of par for the course for Wal00gi. He's pretty much a snake main, and one who's made a couple upsets before. He's beaten ZD like at least 2 or 3 times. But the thing is, they're always upsets. He can't really replicate that consistency, and that's always been a big problem.
Needless to say, if he were to pull this one off, it would be the upset of Xanadu history. But
yeah,
we'll see what he can do. You know, Snake, one of those characters that can be really hard to deal with. Leo, I'm sure he's beaten plenty in his time. The reflector on Arsene is the death of Snake in this matchup. But once Arsene's out of the way, hopefully Wal00gi can make a statement for himself. Not doing that right now, though.
Yeah, this is really the part where Snake struggles. Once he gets in that disadvantage, we saw him take like 80%, and now he's on the ledge, holding shield, and oh man, Leo drops deep for that back air. No mercy, and no remorse either, because he is all the way out there, Leo drawing first blood.
Yeah, but he's not afraid to go off stage for a KO. Some of the things I've been seeing Leo do in friendlies earlier today, well, money matches, they were absolutely insane and fresh off the Evo win, as we all know. But you know, there's been stories in the past. We remember the time Mr. R got second at Evo and then got upset by an unknown player who turned out to be MKLeo straight after the Evo. So if anyone's going to make an upset on MKLeo, this could be the time.
Yeah, there's always time to make a name for yourself, and Wal00gi is always ready to like bring it to the table. He's a very hungry player, but against the best in the world, it can be a tall, tall order. And right now, he's relatively close to ending out this stock. If he can just get one up tilt around this percent, it should be pretty close, but the way that Leo's just constantly building up Arsene, it just puts the kill pressure on him all the time.
The smartest use of the Arsene, Rebellion gauge. He actually got the Cypher when it released and downbeat it to get some gauge, and that means Arsene is out now, and that's going to be a world of hurt for Wal00gi right now.
Especially if he keeps on trying to Cypher out. I mean, granted, Snake doesn't have too many other options, but now he's eating damage from the Aegon, and it's just more and more on the table, 74%. And Leo showing, like we were saying before, he'll go out there. He doesn't quite find it that time, but I don't think he's in much of a rush. He has lots of room to play with.
And the remote-controlled missile getting stopped there by a nice, craftily placed side B, and that up B as well. Using the grappling hook to bring it down. Still trying to make assertive moves, Wal00gi.
And actually, Leo popping out of that forward tilt. So now he's at 157% beyond max rage. Up tilt or up air, drag down, up smash. We saw it so many times this weekend at Evo, and it still works here, man.
Yep, and that's the kind of thing that's just going to keep on working until... I mean, how can you really play around that? I guess you would need to try and DI up and away as best you can, but it must be guaranteed.
Yeah, like you can DI up, or honestly, you could not pick Pokemon Stadium because the platforms being there just have so much relevant space to be covered for that drag down up air into the up smash. Like that's just a situation where you can't land on it. Yeah,
you wouldn't want to take Joker to Smashville, put it that way.
Facts, yeah.
But where has he taken him for this particular game?
I didn't quite see the stage pick, but I hope it wasn't PS2 again. No, it was.
So this is a bit awkward, isn't it, sir?
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I don't think this was the best pick, but I mean, Wal00gi's on the 6 for a reason, and I feel like it's still doable. It's just something that you have to be aware of around those kill percents, those drag down, up air, and up smash.
Yeah, he's taken an early lead with some nice grenade trades, throwing them at Leo to keep the damage building up. Of course, that does mean you're just going to be dealing with Arsene even quicker, and Leo putting that to advantage. Can't quite chase Snake that high up, though.
I mean, you can chase him this high up, that's for sure, but he still had enough armor to endure the last hit of that. So now he's still alive, drag down, and
that's the thing with Cypher. You need to hit him with 7% or more of damage in a single hit. So that Cypher is going to withstand a Joker up air no matter what, but regardless, the kill has been secured.
Yeah, I think I saw it knock him off of it before when it was like completely fresh, but because he's been doing this to him, that up air is not fresh, it's very stale.
That's true. Maybe that was the difference between 6 and 7, but that's a good up tilt from Wal00gi to secure the first stock, and this is still relatively even.
Makes him very heavy, so this is all just, you know, another day at the office for him. 87, he can take that. 90, he can take that.
Getting the trip with that back air as well. Didn't manage to capitalize. I don't think he expected it to trip, but the Cypher again, just filling up that Rebellion's gauge. Leo knows when it's coming. The back air getting tanked, though. He got the sour spot. I guess it didn't do enough damage.
I think he got hit by only the Arsene hit. They're 2 separate hitboxes.
Oh, that'll be it then.
Yeah, it's very rare to see Arsene hit without Joker or vice versa, but it does happen occasionally.
But that's a spike opportunity. Oh, the forward air, that's going to be plenty good enough. Leo connected both hits at once. Grenade's still going to be brought back into play, but now we count as playing from behind well and truly.
Oh, and there's some good damage in there. Arsene's off the table for now, so Wal00gi has a bit more breathing room, which he has to make a big play with. He overcommits to the dash attack, though. Oh, no, he pulls a grenade. This could be awful. But no, Leo backs off.
Yep, waiting, chooses to do absolutely nothing, but then cruises in. Oh, the side smash was a big, bold move, but it didn't quite connect. It was nearly there, but close isn't close enough, I'm afraid. Going for a second down air there. He wanted to build up a little bit more damage to make the up smash kill, I suppose.
Yeah, and we're getting closer to that percent. 150 on Leo. There's a good bit of rage. Oh!
And it killed Nikita upwards. He did not want to fire it at Leo. He wanted to fire it where he was going to be and gets the read perfectly and secures the KO with it. Wal00gi, how did he blow himself up?
You played yourself. My guy. It's one of those ones where you just have to laugh at because you, like, we're still in it. It was last stock, like 100%. Yeah. Joker without Arsene doesn't have that many